I'm going to talk today about my current organization, IEP, which is a study abroad consulting company that works with U.S. universities to improve their processes and help them with their program offering. So, this module was super relevant to me as an organization. We are super small, we're only 9 full time employees, and we've talked a lot recently about trying to scale our organization. But prior to 2019, we did not have anybody in any kind of sales focused role. All of our business came from word of mouth and referrals. So, as we scale as a company and have people dedicated to selling, we are definitely thinking a lot about our sales process and how to scale our sales force. So, the three topics that jumped out to me throughout this module are definitely relationship selling, the structure of our sales force that we're going to start building, and the people that are currently being tasked to develop the strategy behind our sales. So starting with relationship selling, this is 100% what we currently do. According to a HubSpot article, relationship selling is a good fit for high-cost solutions and or customized solutions, which is definitely the services that we're providing to universities. And I think it's definitely true that people as a consulting client, want to be able to trust their consultants. They want to feel like they are being heard and that they're being listened to, and they want to know that the consultant is providing a customized solution and not just a canned response that they give to everybody. I think a challenge of relationship selling is, like the text said, you become dependent on a few key relationships potentially, and that can pose a lot of risk if you lose one of those relationships in terms of the impact on your bottom line revenue. So as an action to improve that challenge, I would hope that we're going to start thinking about a more developmental sales role that really focuses on our pipeline and making sure that we always have new leads coming into our system, so that if we do lose a key client or if they don't want repeat business, that we still have that beginning of our funnel being filled consistently. The second topic that I'm going to talk about is our structure. As of right now, we are really product oriented, meaning we kind of pass customers off as they move through the sales funnel and even through implementation and then follow up. They can interact with a lot of different people on our team depending on the project that they're doing with us. So my recommendation would be to move to being more customer oriented, because of the challenges that come along with when you're product oriented. Customers might get confused. They're dealing with so many different people. We're doing relationship selling, so they start to trust one person and then they kind of get handed off, and that could be impacting our conversion. So I think that maybe switching to more of a customer oriented approach would be to our benefit. And I found a really interesting Harvard Business Review article called "The End of Solution Sales" that reiterates the importance of not just being focused on the problems that you're solving, the service that you're providing, how your consulting can fix all of their problems, and really starting to listen to your customer and make it about them, because they might already know what their problems are, especially as more customers get really sophisticated with their own data collection. The third topic that jumped out to me during this module is the importance of who is in what sales role and folks' natural skill sets, and making sure that they are in the right position. So as I mentioned, 2019 is the first year that IEP has had a sales-focused person. That person has been in the organization for over 13 years, but she has no formal sales or marketing background. It's kind of a new challenge for her, but I find myself sort of questioning now what strategy is being used to develop our sales and our marketing if she doesn't have a background in that. Is that an unfair expectation? And I know that there's the book Good to Great, which helps companies understand if they have people in the right positions that align with their skill sets and the needs of the organization. So my action item or recommendation to my company is to really do an assessment of what are our company objectives, what are our goals, kind of start with the basics, and even if the person in the sales position doesn't have a strategic sales background, there are still things that we could be doing as an organization to make her successful and ensure that the role does what it's supposed to, and that we're increasing our sales and revenue moving forward into 2020.